I don't have enough money to buy land.
I'm saying indeed it's tough for blacks to operate in this space.
I am Masedi Tuka, a farmer here in Kestell, specializing with cash crops, maize, dry beans and soya. I also keep some few cattle.
My name is Mfogazana Shadrack Mbele. I am doing mixed farming here. I'm producing maize, dry beans and soya sometimes. I exchange maize and soyas. I am also in a milk production. I produce milk. I am as well selling lambs. I'm also a sheep farmer.
I'm using presently leased land. I don't have my own land. So I pay annually here after harvesting to the sum of 100,000.
This farm is very small. It's very small. It's about 226 hectares, and out of which, out of that 226, only 50 hectares is arable. So then I go out leasing some extra land. Like for instance, I have leased about 120 hectares for dry beans, where I've planted dry beans. So it's outside. I'm leasing from other farmers. It's too small.
Oh, I started farming as a hobby while I was working for the Department of Education until I retired in 1998. Then I worked full-time on farming. I use contracts. I'm moving, after maybe 6 years, I moved from one farm to another because I don't have my own land.
After 1994, he started acquiring this farm. By then, I was still a teacher in the schools. And then in 2006, I joined him on the farm. In fact, we had partnership, myself and himself. We had partnership long before. In 1993, we had partnership. We co-owned cattle, myself and himself. And then he continued with the farming business because remember that he had no support from the financing institution, no support from the then government. So then everything he was doing by himself. So then I had to remain at government work, and he continued with farming. We tried to finance the farming operation out of the money that we got from where I was working. And then in 1992, by then I had a taxi, I was in the taxi industry. I owned some taxis. I had to sell those kumbis and invest that money back on the farm. And then that's how we expanded.
I don't have enough money to buy land. That's why I'm leasing land.
Yeah.
The only bank that is prepared to assist us is Land Bank. And Land Bank needs hard cash 10% upfront deposit. You're not supposed to borrow it from any person. It must be yours. Then that they can start negotiating to buy land for you. But in this area, land is very much expensive. The average price here is 25,000 per hectare. So if it's 25,000 per hectare, now you're looking for an average size of about 500 hectares, then that you can start making a living out of it. That is quite enormous amount.
We came on this farm after 1994. We arrived here in 1995. We acquired it through LRAT, the then LRAT, that program which did not succeed because of many blacks who were given land. They were given title deed by then, title deeds. Majority of blacks who were given those title deeds, they were not supported enough. They were not supported enough. And then out of those frustrations of not being supported, majority of them ended up being in serious debts with the commercial banks, the land bank, and they opted to sell those lands so as to acquire money for life to can continue with their life businesses.
I'm saying indeed it's tough for blacks to operate in this space. Everything is owned by white. We are only involved in primary production. Our produce is being sold to these whites, and they are them who are determining price for us. And once those products are being processed, they come back to us. We now tend to be at the consumers. So then it's tough.